Hello everyone, what's up? Prince15 here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO Creator set number 10246, Detective's Office, from the LEGO Modular Building line of sets. So, before we take a look at the set, let's take a look at the great big old box. So, here is our massive box for this massive set. So, here's the great big building here on the front. It is an expert level set. Here's the back of it. You can kind of take apart all the levels and move around inside them, do what you wish. And of course, it is 10 inches long and 11 inches high. We're going to ignore the centimeters because the metric system sucks. So, here's kind of the set and everything it does. It is from LEGO Creator. It is for ages 16 plus. I usually say that's just a suggestion, but this time I kind of agree that this is probably for 16 plus. Set number 10246, Detective's Office, 2,262 pieces. It's a building toy in several different languages. There's a kitty cat. And then we can spin the box around. Spin the great big box around. Here we are. And then we see all the things that you can do with the set. So here's the third level. Here's the second level. Here's the first level. And so there's a little barber shop. There's a little pool hall. The detective's office, of course. The different things you can do in the detective's office. If the woman that's visiting the detective needs to go to the bathroom, she can do that. There's a little kitchen upstairs. There's a fire escape that will drop down. There's a man that can fix cookies. You can click this together with other modular buildings and make yourself a great big Lego city. Just not with that one. That's a retired set now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. The great big box. Alright, so here we have the detective's office. It is a modular building, which means it's got all these different features and stuff. So here's the front. And the front looks very, very nice. We've got a little tree. We've got a lamppost. We've got a little newspaper stand, which actually has newspapers in it. So let's see here. The LEGO News, the greatest hero ever. It looks like a fireman has rescued a cat from a tree. So that's some interesting news straight out of LEGO City. We can put that back up. We've got a pool hall here. We've got a barber shop if the people at the pool hall need to get their hair cut. And then, of course, we've got Ace Brickman's private detective office. So he can be in there and do all sorts of sleuthy things. And then up there, we've got a little kitchen area. Spinning it around to the back. Here's what the back of it looks like. We've got a little trash can to take out the trash. There is a back door to the pool hall. And this entire thing is built on a brown base plate. I've never seen a brown base plate before. And I kind of wish they sold these separately. Because as far as I'm aware, it may not be exclusive to this set, but it's certainly exclusive to the modular buildings. Because I've never seen this, a brown colored base plate before. And it's the exact same size as any other base plate that's in this size. It's the exact same size as a green base plate. It's the exact same, excuse me, it's the exact same size as a blue base plate. And it's the exact same size as a sand-colored base plate or tan, whichever color you want to call that. It's the exact same size. So, it's weird that they don't sell these separately. Granted, I don't think they sell the sand-colored base plates separately anymore either. But they did at one point, because I bought 3 of them. 3 of them? Maybe just 2 of them. Regardless, I bought a couple on my own without having to get a modular building. So, I wish they sold these colors separately. So, that's a cool little thing. So, let's go ahead and get into the separate levels here. So, of course, since this is a modular building, they can just pop right on and off. So, here is the roof. It's got a nice, I guess this is a water tower, I think. I'm not well versed on buildings. Where I'm from, we don't really have tall buildings like this. So I think that's a water tower up there. It's got a nice skylight that would look into the detective's office where this still connected up there. And This building is made out of the hands of Bunkles. So these are CCBS hands from Hero Factory and Bionicle used as the grooves on this building for texture. So Bionicle lives on. And, you know, even if it means that their corpses are being desecrated to build buildings. So, but they're still around, gosh darn it. So, there's that. It does come with a little kitty cat. So we can see a little kitty cat here. Cute little kitty cat. I just like to put them on the roof. Because cats go up to high places like that. So we can take off this little roof. And then, as we can see, we've got a little kitchen area. There's some cookies over here by the windowsill. There's what I'm assuming this is what the batter for the cookies would go in. And then spinning this around a little, you've got a clock up here, and then we've got this little kitchen area. So you've got a stove, some cabinets, and then and then here's a pot for said stove. You can just put it right back in there. You've got, so of course that's a stairway. You know, people will walk up here and in here, and then they can go outside should they wish. And that's pretty much it for the top floor. We'll go ahead and put this back on. There we are. Move it off to the side and move on to the second floor. So we'll detach that. And then here we have Ace Brickman's private detective office. Yeah, so this usually comes off with it. We'll just go ahead and remove that and move this off to the side really quick. Spin this around. And then this will just reattach right there. All right. All right, so back to Ace Brickman here. So his little private eye office is really, really cool. I really like this. So he's got a little rack here for his hat. You know, you've got a spinny chair for the woman to sit in. You got a little fan. And then of course he's got a whole bunch of papers and things on his desk. And there's actually a lot of cool things here in this office that you can do play-wise if, you know, one were to play with this and not just display it like I think most people that get this set do. So you do have a little hidden compartment there behind the ship painting. Those drawers do pull out, and you can put little letters and stuff in there. There's a wanted poster hanging up on the wall. And then if we twist this around, then here we've got a little safe here in the wall. There's some money in there and a briefcase. So we'll just try to put those back in. Close it back up. All right. And then here we have a little restroom. It's got a little sink, a little toilet. That's nice. There's some stairs. Now, there is one problem with this level. So here's the door to the office to Ace Brickman. And he's got a nice little plant outside. The only problem with that plant being there it stops the door from opening. So that's kind of a design flaw. So I don't know how Ace Brickman actually leaves his office unless he just jumps out the window every day. But I feel like that's not the best place to put a plant, or at least one in that size pot. So it looks nice there for sure. It just isn't very practical or functional. So, and then of course there's a nice little thing of flowers out there along with the fire escape. And the fire escape we'll get into more when we get to the first level. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these minifigures. So here is what I like to call Lady, because none of these minifigures have names, with the exception, I guess, of two, just based on what their stores are called. So here we have this lady. So they all have the same face as well, which is kind of sort of disconcerting. They've just all got the same. I like to call it the Bob face. They've all just got the same smiling Bob face. So you've got so here's Ace Brickman. He actually has a magnifying glass that works, so that's cool. You've got the ooh. What big eyes you have. Ooh, so yeah, that looks silly. Of course, you can take off his hair here. Grab the hat off of the hat rack and give him his hat. So now he's an Indiana Jones wannabe. And then just put the hat back on the rack. And we'll drop his hair in the floor. That's not what I wanted to do. Come here, you. Ow! Oh, and I hit my head on the table. Oh. All the things are going wrong here. So then we can just put Ace back in a sitting position. Spin his chair around. And maybe get him reattached. There we go. So now Ace is ready to do some more work. So now that we're done with that, we can just reattach the top floor to the bottom one here. And now we're ready to move on to the bottom floor. So here we've got the bottom floor. I've kind of gone over the exterior already, so now we'll look over the interior. So here we've got the pool hall with moving fan. So that's nice. We've got a dartboard. There's a trophy. There's a thing here for the pool sticks. I think they're called sticks. I don't know. I don't play pool. And then we've got some minifigures in there, plus a little place to keep your water. And then moving on over here, we've got the barber shop, where it actually comes with a mirror. Look, you can see the reflection of the mirror there. That's pretty dang cool. So it just came in a little pouch. That just came in a little baggie, all on its own, and it's a reflective. It's not plastic. It's actually like a little reflective piece of mirror, and then it just slides right in there, and then you've got a mirror. So that's really kind of cool. So then you've got Al the barber there, and you've got a policewoman, and then you've got a little broom to sweep up, and a little sink to rinse out hair. So that's pretty cool. And then you've got some different things you can do here. So we can move the stairs back, move this over, and then there's the little grate that leads outside, and then that can open that way. So I guess he can do that to sweep. I guess that's how he sweeps the hair out. And that's not really all the secrets we've got here. So this can be removed, and we can knock over the trash can in the process. So this can be removed, and then underneath is like a little stash of contraband goodies. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here in this barrel. So we can open it up, dump it out, and then look, we've got a cookie, and we've got two little like peppermints. So someone's been making contraband goodies. Let's take a look at the minifigures from the set. Well, I mean, we already have kind of been looking over the minifigures from the set, but I mean from this level. So here we've got this guy, or jean jacket guy, as I like to call him. Yep, it's a minifigure. He looks cool, so we'll put him back in the pool area. Here we've got plaid shirt guy. Same derpy expression. Tan pants. So that's him. Not the most exciting minifigures in the world, but you know, they are what they are. Now here we have a policewoman. So she's got a couple different options here. So of course she's got a police hat, which means you can take off her hair and put the police hat on her, except not like this, because there is a stud in there to keep it in her hand. So we can just take the stud out and pop it on her head, and boom, there we are, policewoman with her hat on. But I prefer to have her sitting in the chair, because then that gives our next minifigure something to do. So we'll just put her back in a sitting position. And put her in the chair, which does move. There we go, I got her. And then that brings us to our final minifigure here, is Al. So I know his name is Al because that's what the building says. So this is Al. He runs a barbershop, and he's got scissors because he's a barber. So he can give haircuts and stuff. But does he really cut hair, or does he just give you a new piece? Because, you know, it's Lego. So you can't really, you can cut Lego with scissors, but it's very difficult. So it's just better to, you know, remove hair pieces and give them new ones. So, you know, here's Al. I like the look of him. Looks like an old-time barber. So that's really cool. So that's pretty much it for the minifigures for this set. I'll just put him back where he belongs, cutting hair of the nice policewoman. And then we can take this and just pop it back on like so. And then there we have our completed building. Yeah, so that's pretty much all for this set, but it can be enhanced. Oh, actually, really quick, let's go ahead and display the fire escape. So there's a little lever in there. You pull it up and it drops down. That's really all it is. That's kind of cool. So that's not all we can do with this set, because if you have other modular buildings, you can add on to this, like so. So here is the downtown diner set connected to the detective office, and, you know, we've got ourselves a nice little street going. And then to further enhance it, we can move this aside. You can purchase these street plates, each set sold separately. And there we've got a nice little Lego city going. So look at that. That's pretty nifty. That's pretty cool. You can have your Ninjago characters running around. You know, they can be going to eat at the diner. Jay could stop to get a haircut to impress Nia. You know, you can do that. Or you can have the Hulk rampaging down the street with the Hulkbuster chasing behind it as the Chitauri come down with Loki leading them, and then you can have the other Avengers team up to stop them, and you can have them battling all over these buildings. So your imagination, do what you want. That's really the cool thing about this. And so that's pretty much it for this set. I really enjoyed this set. It's pretty cool. I've very recently gotten into these modular buildings, and I think that I've known about them for a long while, and I've always thought they were a great concept, but never have I actually gotten one before until now. And now I have two, and, you know, I put them together. I've got the street and everything. I really like it. It's very cool. I don't know how many I'll get. I'll probably get a couple more in the future. Because there is one drawback to this set, and that's the price point. It's going to set you back a pretty penny to get this set or any modular building. So you really do kind of have to. It is kind of hard to get a whole bunch. It's not like you know, Lego Star Wars Battle Packs where you get 5 of the same one, and now you've got an army of stormtroopers. You know, you get a couple of these, you're going to be setting yourself back $400 or $500 just. And even then you're not buying duplicates. Probably you're buying unique. You know, each set is unique. You're buying unique sets, and, you know, and each one is $150+. So, you know, you get 3 of these, you probably have used about $400 worth of money, if not more. So yeah, they cost a pretty penny, but, you know, for the price point, you do get a lot here. I mean, you get this great big building for, you know, like just somewhere between $150, $200. You're getting over 2,000 pieces. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. I really like that. So, and when you put them together, it's just really cool. I'm honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing any of this stuff earlier, because seeing the buildings together and having the minifigures there, existing in their own little worlds, like, that's really cool. Yeah. This is how big kids play. Yeah, I still play with Lego, just not in the most traditional sense, because now I do brick films and I put together little towns. So stay young. You know, you can grow old, but just stay young at heart. You know, that's the key thing, and this is helping me do that. So I really enjoy it for that reason. So I would certainly recommend this set if you're thinking about getting a modular building. I think this is definitely a good one to pick up. So that's pretty much it for this review. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.